Wow, Biden and Harris raised more than $2 million in their private fundraiser for the rich people, where tickets are up to $100,000. Like, how do they expect poor people to be able to afford such tickets and be able to go to their fundraisers? They're not looking to attract poor people and talk to poor people about healthcare and stuff, but they want to talk to rich people about rich people having adequate healthcare.
Another major story here at home, President Biden and Vice President Harris visiting Raleigh today. They both left within the last hour or so. Speaking, though, beforehand at both public and private events. While speaking during a fundraiser downtown not long ago, the president covered everything from health care to reproductive rights and the 2024 election. WRL's Aaron Thomas got access to this invite-only event and joins us now live with some of the key takeaways.
Yeah, well, Dan, we have to be very clear with you and our viewers that the White House set strict rules on how we can cover this private event that took place at this hotel behind me in downtown Raleigh. There were no photos, no videos, no interviews, but I can tell you exactly what I saw inside. I did see a retired Congressman G.K. Butterfield, Governor Cooper's family, as well as different real estate developers and investors from around the Raleigh area. And as you can imagine, it has
But no poor people, no one from the most vulnerable communities, none of no vulnerable people, they allowed to come to this fundraiser.
certainly been a busy day for both President Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris, who both touched down at RDU Airport within 20 minutes of each other. They both talked about healthcare costs and reproductive rights at a public event at Chavis Community Center in Raleigh.
Right, he's talking to rich people about healthcare and reproductive rights, people that have unfettered access to health, reproductive rights, unlike, poor people who can't afford healthcare, and many people who are being denied reproductive rights because they're too poor to be able to uh, gain access to reproductive rights, even though in many places it's now become illegal. If you're rich, laws don't matter to you.
And at this private event, we heard them mention similar remarks about these hot button issues. When the 2024 election came up more often at this private event, Governor Cooper told the crowd of about 100 people, quote, "Do you want a president who thinks about American people or a president who thinks about himself?" That was some
Does Biden actually think about the American people? I mean, there's been several Americans killed in the West Bank by the United States has done nothing about that. You got tons of Americans suffering from the inability to afford food or healthcare or anything of the sort because uh, they can't make enough money. And what is Biden doing? Giving money to the Israeli government.
referring to the presumptive Republican candidate Donald Trump. Now here we did speak with an attendee who shared his takeaway from this event.
I thought Joe Biden really articulated a wonderful message for the future, but I did not realize all the things that had already been accomplished during his administration, all the new jobs that have been created, how low unemployment is, how much investment had happened.
Now, the man that you heard there, John Boswell, he says that he was personally invited by Governor Cooper for his work that he does with orphan children. As we mentioned, this was a private event. It was a fundraising event. Tickets ranged from anywhere from $3,000 to $100,000. We're told today that they raised.
Wow, the lowest was $3,000. How many poor people have just